Welcome to another video, and if you're new, a warm welcome to you too. Today we're going to recreate a set that I've done for week 10 for the Celina Ryden Nail Cards. That's getting hosted by the Nail Life on Facebook. The owner is Jessica from Jessica's Nail Studio. I've received a request from Jane V Under, who I have connected with. And she's asked me to recreate the set by doing a tutorial. So I just started off by taking out all the supplies that I've previously used, and we're going to try and match the colors of the watercolor that I've used the best we can. The white watercolor I used is from a different make. It's not part of this set and not part of the bundle that I got from the nail art. This was a bundle that I purchased from the nail art previously. It's an outlet very close to me or in my area, and I managed to get a set of 12 colors from her previously, and that's what we're going to use today, or that I have used previously in creating this set. So I just started off by selecting my nail shape, which is an oval. We're just going to start off by smoothing out our tips on the free edge with a nail file before we start our design. You would always start off your design with a layer of base coat and cure for 30 seconds. But in this instance, I'm just going to go in with a matte top coat so we don't waste product. So I'm just going to apply a layer of some matte top coat and cure for 30 seconds. It's just so the watercolor has got something to stick on, because by applying the inks or the watercolor onto a smooth nail, I don't think will work properly, because it will slide off the nail. I'm just going to try and match the watercolors that I've used previously. You will see it's got a bit of a shimmer into it. You've got to shake it very well. Then we're going to try and match the colors the best we can with a second card, which is the color card. And then we're just going to start by dabbing on our colors. You can put on as much as you want and just have fun and playing with it. There's no right or wrong. When I was done with this set, I did regret the fact that I did not record it, but this is now giving me the opportunity to try and recreate it. And I think it was also one of my first sets that I felt that I was able to incorporate all the different elements on the different cards, and I was quite happy with the outcome. So I hope you will enjoy watching and just follow along. What's nice about using this type of medium is you don't need to cure in between or often. The watercolor dries instantly and you can just carry on dabbing on as much as you want. And at times I dip my brush into some alcohol on the right hand side and I just keep on adding. Or if you want to take away where the colors may be too bold, you can just use your dry brush. What I like about this type of design is sort of an abstract design. It doesn't take a lot of skill and it's fun to do. So we're just adding on our second color now. What I like about using the watercolors, it instantly gives you the type of effect that you go for to create your scenery. Like for instance in this type of design, it gives you the ocean vibes. And now we're just going to go in with our third color, which is the white watercolor. So you can yet again just damp your brush in a bit of alcohol and smooth it out a bit. Now before we're going to go in with our stamping images, we're just going to seal in our background by applying a no wipe top coat, and we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. That is just to secure our background, that if we do make a mistake with the stamping image, that we don't wipe away our watercolor that we've applied in order to keep our background. And then we're going to move on to our third card, our element card. You don't necessarily have to use the center part. You can just use the bits on the sides or in the corners. So I'm just going to try and match the previous images that I've used. Then we're going to go in with a bit of stamping. I'm going out of frame, but we're just removing the bits that we don't want to use. And then moving on to our next card, which is the word card. We're just going to try and incorporate as many of these elements as possible. I'm just trying to match the images the best I can of what I've done on the previous set. And now we're going to move on by adding our pulls. I don't necessarily use some gel glue to add the small elements or supplies. I just apply a little bit of base coat, and once I've added all the small little elements, then I just cure for 30 seconds. now that we're done with the pulls, we're just going to move on to our next card, which is the accent card, by using a bit of gold. So I'm just going to use some gold flakies just to give it a bit of an accent. And then I'm just dabbing on a bit of base coat again, so the foil has something to stick to. And then we're going to cure again for 30 seconds. Then we're going to move on to our bling card. You can create any one of these shapes on this card. I'm just going to use my gel glue by applying my stones. This is where I yet have to learn a lot still, to try and get the stone placement in the center of the nail, and trying to prevent it to slide off the nail. So I just keep on adding and then flash cure in between. This is also where I realized that I need to invest in a bit of more bling by getting some rhinestones. Not as much the colors or the sizes, but the shapes. Because as we've been doing these challenges, I do realize more and more that I would need to invest in some more sizes or colors or even the shapes. But I think the shapes are more important. placing rhinestones onto a nail is another skill to have, and I still need a lot of practicing on that. And now to end off our design, we're just going to add a no wipe top coat and then cure for 60 seconds. A big thank you to Jessica and Katie from the Nail Life on Facebook for hosting these events for us. I will leave all the necessary details for our admin down in the description box if you would like to follow along, and you're welcome to join us. There are also many fun activities currently happening in the Nail Life that I think that you will enjoy. I really do enjoy doing the Celina Ryden Nail Card challenges. It teaches you a lot and it gives you a lot of practicing and trying perfecting a design, and at the same time you can learn a lot from it. And I think at the same time it teaches you to think outside the box. I will also leave the link for Janie on Instagram if you want to go and check out her nail designs that she's been doing. She has been putting out some me nail sets out there. And really do yourself a favor by go checking it out. And I think we have a lot in common because I like so many of her designs that she's been creating. And I can honestly say that I like her style. This was one of my nail sets that I created quite a while ago. And then this was the version of Janie that she tried to recreate according to my set. It really did mean a lot, and I really felt very honored for the fact that any good creator out there would try and create one of my sets that I've done previously. And it really means a lot. If you think that this tutorial would be helpful to somebody else, please consider sharing it with others. Thank you once again for taking the time. Keep well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.